Welcome back to Autumn Wood Farm in Chellington Valley, everyone. We are, as you've just seen, sorting out this field for the hay bales. It is day 3 of our DIY farming quest, and we've got a few things on the agenda today. The main one is to get these hay bales obviously baled up and into storage, because we don't want them to get ruined by any rain. The silage bales are okay, they're all wrapped, they're fine, they can sit in the field as long as they need to. But yeah, the objective today is to get these hay bales in. I've bought a tedder, but I actually didn't need to use it because the grass dried overnight, which meant that we could just come straight in and row it up and bale it. The other thing you may have noticed is how slow we're going, and that's because I've got our new hired help, who is going to go by the name of Baldrick, as suggested by a viewer. If anybody wants to name hired help for the next series, then you know what to do. Comments down below. So yes, Baldrick needs to stay within a certain distance of me, or else he won't pick up the breadcrumbs that the Massey drops for him to follow. So we kind of need to keep it steady, but I think really now we can just chomp on, and if he does quit it, then all we've got to do is row up this last bit, bale up this last bit ourselves, which is going to be a pain, isn't it, because of that little bit. Not to worry, Ceebur's on the case. So yes, the other things that we need to do are we need to go and pick up a TMR mixer, which I have sold the forage mixer, the Roland forage mixer. I've sold that. Well, it wasn't a mixer, it was just a feeder, so you could put forage in it, and you could put straw in it and hay singular, and feed that way and shred it that way with it, but it wouldn't mix TMR, which is fine. You know, it was disappointing, but it's fine. It's not a be all end all situation. So I went and found a couple of other mods and installed one of them, and it's the Metal Tech feeder, TMR mixer feeder. So that is sat down at the dealership along with the little Pottinger tedder, which is part of the Alpine pack. I'm trying to keep, I like to keep things the same if I can, brand wise. It's just the way I am. So he is done. So let's jump out. We'll turn off the baler, and then he can actually follow us at a sensible speed. Is that all up? That is all up. Stick it back on follow me, and we'll go up to the yard. So yeah, what else do we have? Oh, blimey, she's filthy. I can't see nothing. Who would ever let their tractor get that bad? Good job we've got a jet wash. Okay, so I guess the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean the tractors off, which is cool because they need it. And Massey actually needs a service, so we'll do that as well. I want to get these bales in first, so we'll grab the JCB and we'll stick the... Actually, I've got the trailer on the JCB already, so I could just bring them both. Although I would rather... tow the trailer with a tractor, just for realism's sake. You wouldn't, although well, you do see it, but you wouldn't generally use the JCB to tow a bale cart because it would be a bit heavy for it. That turned a bit too sharp, didn't it? Let's try that again. So we'll stick this in here, and actually we've got enough room. I was going to say we've got enough room to leave the tractor on the front, but we need the tractors off. Let's stick the baler away. Now we serviced the case already, so she is good to go for whatever we want her to do. That wasn't straight. I'm being a bit OCD. I don't care, actually. Why shouldn't I? Right. Let's take the case around. I still haven't done these gates. Oh, come on. Jump out. Clean her off. So yeah, there's a few other things that I want to do today, which is going to involve feeding animals. If any of you know Chellington, you may have guessed already what my plan is, but I didn't actually realise when I first got the map and opened it up that we had it available. I don't like the skin on the windscreen glass on this tractor. It's not a deal breaker, but it is very what's the word? Inconvenient? Not as inconvenient as this mud texture. Why would you do that? Why would you make a mod and then make it so that the windscreen gets so filthy that you can hardly see out of it? And not do the windows on the side or the back, which are the ones that actually would get that filthy. Something tells me that some of these modders don't actually know anything about farming. They just like to make tractors. No, I did say some, not all, before everybody starts kicking off at me. Right. I think we will go and get the bits and bobs from the dealership first. I think that's our best plan. Yes, that is my plan. Although we don't really need them because the cows are happy with what they've got. But yeah, I think I'll go get them and then cut to when we've got them back here. I think that's the best plan. Right, we're just coming down our track now. We've got the mixer and we've got the tedder. There's one thing I forgot, having Maize Plus on. When you've got Maize Plus on, it gives you the mixing ratios when you get near to the mixer, so you don't have to get in and out the tractor all the time, which I completely forgot about it doing, and when I put it on it reminded me and I was like, woohoo, it's so much easier. It is so much easier. So see, down at the bottom of the screen there, so we've got what we can put in there to mix up what we want mixing, obviously. So that wasn't Baldric, was it? Who was that? That's Baldrina. I don't know. Ceebur's making things up again. Let's put this with the other grass tending equipment. I think this can go just here. That's where it's going anyway. And you need a service, so you can go in here. We do that quickly. Repair. Yep, thanks. Right. So you're done, that's done. This is about to be done. I'm going to... Blimey, they're making manure like there's no tomorrow. They are going to need sorting out. Right, well, that's what we're going to do first then. We'll sort them out. Let's turn the old case off. That shouldn't be in the way. We'll grab the JCB then. Put the bucket on first. We're going to have a lot of manure, so we're going to need a manure spreader because we want to make use of it. I need to check their statistics as well, the cows. So we'll do that in a moment after we've done this procedure. Clean them out. Where do we think the trigger is going to be? Not there. Not there. Actually gotta get it over. Yeah. Looks quite temperamental, isn't it? I don't think any of that went in there. That is annoying. I'll tell you what we'll do. It's registered as it being cleared out. So we'll pop that there for uno momento. How much manure is here then? Plenty. Oh, at least 2 buckets, maybe 3. And we're going to put it over in that zone I looked at on our first day here, I think it was. Which is over here. That gate can stay open. Because we've got no animals in here, and I don't think, I was thinking that I was going to get some sheep, but I don't think I want to. Because I have another plan. Oh, really? Why on earth not? Where can I put the manure then? There must be a manure. Is that for silage then? Let's see. Let's go around to this bit. And see if it will let us put it into this area. It will. That's annoying. And this is wider than I thought it was. Never mind. Poor old blue cow's walking over the manure. I suppose there's only one thing I can point out with this JCB. Is obviously when we bought it second hand, and I made sure that you know, it looks the part and it looks second hand. That's what they do. They've got the aging and that on it. Same with the bucket and things. I can guarantee that those handle bars for climbing in and out. How is that even stuck like that? That was ridiculous. They wouldn't have any paint on them. They'd be bare metal now. And I'm actually wondering, I don't think they're yellow. I think they're black. I could be wrong, but I'm sure the one I used during the summer was black. Anyway, let's get this last load of, well, minuscule amount of manure, but let's get it anyway. We'll give them whatever they need, whatever it says they need, we'll give them. They definitely need straw, so that will be the first thing. Is that it? We need to sort out that milk thing as well, don't we? Bit disappointed that the mirrors don't work. I think the only one out of the machinery that we've got is the case that's got mirrors that you can actually use. and they're not set up very well, so I should really install. Then it's pointless, isn't it? If none of the others have got mirrors anyway. I was going to say I should install the mod that allows you to move them, but that would be pointless. So I'll just pop her here, because we want to do the straw. I just noticed that the keys in the B pillar there. That's interesting, isn't it? What an odd place to put the key. So we get our McHale blower. And that needs to be that side. Oh. Oh, blimey, that's our bale gone already. These cows are going to do the death of me. Did that open? Oh, it didn't open. Why didn't that open? That should be it. Yep. Let's grab a bale then. I want to make sure that every episode isn't about tending to the animals as well, because they can get pretty, you know, in real life that is exactly what it is. You would every day tend to the animals, probably 2-3 times a day. But that's you don't want to watch that every single episode, the same thing all the time. So, you know, we're going to try and mix it up. Whoa, I need a bale. I brought them all back around here. I'm going to have to buy a lot more straw bales if they're going to go through them that quickly, aren't I? Oh, I thought he was going to do it then. Nope, okay, let's just stab it and go. So it is pretty stable though, this JCB. I'm quite impressed with that. Usually some of these loaders are a bit wobbly. Nice. That was all very nice fluid movements. Let's get some more in there then. Ah, it didn't take that much more, did it? Might get a little because these two tractors are going to do a lot of work, it seems. Right, let's check what they actually need. So, water needs topping up, and everything else is relatively good. And also, so we've got that one is pregnant, and that one we've got 5 cows that are pregnant. That is fantastic. Water, grass, and they won't take that silage that's left. Right. Bit frustrating. Probably find out I don't actually need a feed mixer, I just feed them bales. But, sure we'll be fine. So we'll try and use these ones up first. I've got all these gates and entrances. I'm thinking to myself, I could be using the other one to do this bit. Once I've got used to the farm, then it will all be a bit more fluid, knowing what we're doing. So I've taken a load of that. In fact, for now, no, let's put it back. Us we're just being lazy. Right. Bales is where it's at. Silage bales. And we're going to try and do them 4 at a time, which may work, but it may be a disaster. But only trying it will tell. I don't actually think that we need to do this with the trailer either. Not from here. We can just take them straight in. Especially if we are doing them 4 at a time. What with being so close and everything. And actually, I've just realised that it's not the silage bales I wanted to get in anyway, is it? It's the bloomin' hay bales, Ceebur. Well, there you go. You got 4 bales stacked there for free. Right. I think we'll time lapse this because it's going to be a lengthy process. Let's go out of that gate, shall we? Gates everywhere. Think to yourself, well, I'll go out of this one over there. No, I'll go out of that one over there. I'm going to leave them all open and just drive in. Also, I'm going to take those bales out because, you know, they're all rotten. You can have a big bonfire or spread them on the field as extra fertiliser. Now, I know for a fact that when I bought this trailer, I bought it specifically for round bales. It's a round bale trailer. And those straps are still in a position for square bales. Should we take it back on the JC? I think we'll take it back on the JC. We'll see how she copes. I know that she's down... Let's put that back up. I know that she's down on the old power because she needs a service. But at the same time, yep, she won't move it. That's fine. We'll go get the case. We get the case on the case, and we're just going to stick those on the trailer in the shed for now. Just so that they can't get wet. That's my main priority. And then we're going to move on and we're going to get some other bits and pieces sorted. Slowed the time down there. Don't know why. Put it back on 5. So, yes. Let's stick this here. With the spikes up so somebody can impale themselves on it. Oh, left the case running. Well, at least it'll be... What's the temperature like? It'll be relatively warm in here. Because the heater will have been going. Because I am that type of oh, didn't realise of that angle so far. So we're going to put this there for a minute or 3. We'll go get the trailer with the mighty case. I tell you what, I ain't even gonna move them. I'm just gonna take the blasted things off. She does get up to speed very quickly, this tractor, and 34 miles an hour is more than enough in a tractor. Why is that slid around? God, I hate these things that move by themselves. It's unnerving. It takes me back to I think it was 15, Farming Simulator 15, and I remember I was playing on Spring Hill. It may have been the extended one, so I think that was Spring Hill Valley, was it? And anyway, the map is irrelevant. I had a trailer, and I was loading it up, and the bales would jump off as soon as you turn around. So as soon as you turn around and it was out of sight and you couldn't see it, the bales would literally jump off of the trailer and land on the side somewhere, and none of the bales were still. And every time I see something wonky go on with a bale trailer, I just remember that and how dreadfully annoying it was. And I suppose funny as well. I don't know where any of the posts are, but we just want it undercover. That is that. Right. Next procedure for today. Give the cow some water, and then we've got a bit of a thing that I'm going to do. Close that gate. Right. Now, if you don't know Chellington map, you won't know this. And we can have calves. We can have calves, baby cows, baby moo cows. And I'm gonna have some. So that is male. That is male. Oh, they're all male. So, do you know what they're going to be for, don't you? So what have we got? They're all the same price. So I think we'll have 2 of each. So we'll have 6. Confirm. Oh, look at the little baby cows. Moo moo moo. That takes me back. That takes me back. Feeding the calves down on the farm. Right. Well, apparently these don't have milk anymore, which I thought was a bit odd. Oh, they do have milk. That didn't show up. It showed up as water earlier when I was checking it. Okay, so they want straw and milk. And we're going to have to get on that sharper. So what milk have we got? We must have milk from the big ones. And then we're going to need something to transport milk from here to there. How ridiculous. So, We haven't got any milk. How can they not have produced any milk? This is not a good sign. My poor babies. Poor babies. Right. Well, they need straw. So where do we put the straw? Do we have... I presume I have to shred it into them. Which means we want the massy, which is around here. Didn't close up the back bit. Did now. So we'll give them some straw, I hope. Yeah, do it from far away. That's the straw. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Where are we going to get milk from then, guys? Where are we going to get the milk from? Can we buy it? Let's just check. No. You need to produce milk. Do I need to... I might need to set this up. Let's just move it. Why have we got two? I don't know. Yeah. So I still don't know why we've got two. Seems a bit odd to me. That'll do. Right, well, I think on that delightful bombshell of not having any milk, we will cry about our poor babies being hungry all night. They are cute then, aren't they? Aren't you cute? You're lovely. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe and may the weather be with you.